and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Right on. Somewhere. Can't say this. Right on. Let me move over.
Now, I would have never imagined you to be in the clay, Commissioner North.
No one will allow me in.
Okay, we good, Patty? Okay, Karen, I'm good.
I have nothing.
Okay, looking for a motion to approve the minutes of meeting dated January 27th, 2026.
So moved. I'll second that.
All in favor, signify.
Aye. Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Looking for a motion to approve the actual invoices in the amount of $1,309,336.63. The period of January 24th through February 6th, 2026.
So moved.
Roll call, Karen?
Mr. Humes,
Yes.
Mr. North,
Yes.
Mr. Pizarnik.
Yes.
Looking for a motion to approve the actual payroll in the amount of $322,270.77 for the period of January 11th through January 24th, 2026.
So moved. I'll second that one.
Roll call, Karen?
Mr. Humes,
Yes.
Mr. North,
Yes.
Mr. Pizarnik.
Yes. How quick it is. So for public information, I think that we need to recognize our EMA people, our 911 people, and all the township and municipal snow plowers who cleaned up our county, and especially with Groundhog's Day. And I know we were down and they did a fantastic job, and they continue to do it. So we're very lucky. As you look on TV and you see on the news is where Pittsburgh and those bigger areas, they still have it sitting everywhere. So we're very blessed with the crews that we have. Yes. And so we're gonna have Jessica Siri give us a little updated report
Sure.
on some more grant money coming to our county.
Yeah, so in the last few weeks, our federal elected officials released their community-directed spending allocations. This is what used to be kind of called appropriations or walking around money. They've rebranded it to community-directed spending. Jefferson County was fortunate enough to see money from all of our federal elected officials, Senator McCormick, Senator Fetterman, and Congressman Thompson, which is it's a pretty big deal for a county of our size. The CDS funds are extremely competitive as we are competing across the entire Commonwealth. So I'll list the couple projects that we were fortunate enough to get funded here at the county. Not just the county, but any county entity that received funds. So Senator McCormick put forth the Du Bois Regional Airport project, where they'll be paving basically anything that can be paved, the taxiways, the access road, the parking lot. They will be receiving $4,190,000, which is a huge, that's an unheard of amount of money with this fund. So that's huge for the airport. Congressman Thompson put forward Jefferson County's request for the 911 center engineering. It is co-sponsored with Senator Fetterman. They both put it forward. Now, this project was put forth last year, but there was no community-directed spending signed into law last year due to a lot of the shakeups at the federal level. But now it has been signed into law. We are going to be receiving the funds, so yay on that. And then Senator Fetterman, in addition to the 911 project, he put forth some funds going to PennDOT District 10. It just said pedestrian safety project in Jefferson County, so I'm sure they'll spread the wealth around a variety of projects that impact pedestrians. They'll be receiving $1,150,000. And then Falls Creek Borough will receive some funds after the original allocation came out. I'm sure some things shifted with maybe who was getting money or maybe someone declined, but Falls Creek was able to be moved up. They'll be getting 1.1 million for their streetscape project, so some sidewalks and some beautification in Falls Creek Borough. So very, very successful year for community directed spending. Getting an allocation in a county from all three elected officials is huge. It's a real testament to all of our local leaders and the prioritization of the relationships we have with our federal elected officials. We're seeing those fruits come to bear, so kudos to everyone out of hand. So it's good work.
Jessica, thank you again for everything that you do, and I know you try to direct traffic, and as I always tell you, the most important thing that I see is money's nice, but what you're doing is teaching these people how to get some of this funding, and, that'll be there forever, so, thank you. Any questions for Jessica?
Is there an amount on the 911?
Oh, sorry. Yes, there is. That's my fault. It's $462,416, and that's to cover engineering.
Thank you, Jessica. Next up, we have Mary. Mary's excited to give a report on the tourism, so.
So recapping Groundhog Day, I think it overall went well. Attendance down at the park on Saturday was a little lower than usual. I think that was due more towards the weather, the cold temperatures that they unfortunately had over the weekend that kind of hindered a lot of the foot traffic downtown. But Sunday was really good. It was probably triple the amount of people that Saturday had downtown in the park. They had great entertainment, many vendors. It was, from what I saw, a success for the visitors that came to enjoy it. Even despite the cold weather, it was at least sunny on Sunday, so everybody was clinging to that. But people seemed to enjoy themselves. The people that I talked to, they were from all over the United States. I met somebody from Canada. They had a lot of questions. They were so excited. I heard the phrase bucket list trip destination many times over the weekend in the park, talking with people. And so it's definitely something that people will look forward to and plan years in advance for, which you have to sometimes. But another thing that I saw that was newer this year, the Inner Circle highlighted some helpful tips leading up to the big day on their social media accounts. They did it in a fun way where it kind of captured an audience where they would, a couple of the members would be in different locations throughout Punxsutawney, explaining how things work, preparing for the big day, where the bus locations were going to be this year because it changed a little bit for this year. So they were actually updating people online and kind of giving them information, which is really helpful because if you live outside of here and you're looking from the outside in, it's actually more of a complicated event. There's so many things going on in different areas of Punxsutawney that people are a little confused by that. So making that more transparent for visitors was really helpful. So to continue that, that might be something that we might look into our marketing plan as well to kind of help people plan for it a little better for next year. Some tourism goals for the year. We have some global recognition and partnerships that we'd like to expand on. People do come from other countries to enjoy Groundhog Day, so why not enjoy the rest of Jefferson County while they're here? We had people from Poland, somebody from Poland that was going to visit for 4 weeks, so we mailed them information out. 4 weeks in Jefferson County is huge, especially when you're coming from another country. You have to give them things to do and see. So that was kind of an interesting email that I had received. But we're going to look into some seasonal marketing this year. We kind of started it last year, where we hit all of the seasons that Jefferson County has to offer. And then right now, we're kind of in the post Groundhog Day lull is what I call it. Speaking over the past year and a half with businesses and Airbnbs, and accommodation owners, things really die off right after Groundhog Day for Jefferson County tourism. So marketing those months between now and say camping season will be huge for the county, to try to get more people to come stay, weekend trips or a vacation during these months. Those would be something that we want to promote a little bit more than in the past. So that's all on that, but I can show our newest video. We worked with WJAC on this next one. They are actually airing it on the channels that are airing the Olympics right now. So we have different marketing audiences in this, and it's like Pittsburgh region and some New York City region is kind of where we're hitting with this one. But this is to highlight what you can do in the wintertime in Jefferson County. That's not Groundhog Day.
Jefferson County as the home of Groundhog Day, but we're so much more than just one day. This winter, make it your getaway. Explore charming shops and local dining. Unwind with cozy lodging and seasonal events you won't find anywhere else. From snow-covered trails to warm welcomes, Jefferson County is where winter slows down. And no grace last. Come for the legend, stay for everything else. Jefferson County, PA, more than one day.
So that really kind of hit on what you can do, some of the activities, outdoor activities that you can enjoy in Jefferson County that some people might not know that we actually have. There is actually a couple spots where you can go ice fishing. That's really great this year because we have perfect weather for that. And then also the events that are happening up in Cook Forest as well. They go on throughout the winter time.
Groundhog Day.
This is the highlight reel that Vort Media was present and getting lots of footage for us because we actually didn't have any in our files yet for Groundhog Day. So Kelly from Vort Media came and enjoyed the Groundhog Day festivities. She was up there, I think, at 3 a.m. starting. She rode the bus up to get footage of everyone enjoying the bus trip up. She was everywhere on the knob. She got up on the stage at one point and got footage. She was everywhere. So she captured a lot of cool memories that people were enjoying, even despite the negative degree weather. People were still there enjoying their time. And then she also made the walking trek down. She didn't take a bus back or drive down. She walked down with the crowd back to downtown, so she was able to capture those too. So here this is.
First time here and it's called off work.
So that's something fun we now have in our files that we didn't before. We have movement and bringing things to life for people wanting to visit Jefferson County. So.
Commissioner?
I'd like to thank and acknowledge what you've done, what tourism is doing for Jefferson County. every month it seems like, we're reaching a new plateau. And, now we're in this post-Groundhog Day, I would maybe suggest, hopefully, a post-Groundhog Day thaw.
Yeah.
But in any case, it reinforces, most importantly, the positive direction that tourism and the benefit of Jefferson County, the direction that we're in, the decision that we've made to go out on our own, absolutely one of the best things we've done in years, breaking away from an organization that wasn't focused on Jefferson County. Now we have we have our resources working for Jefferson County, for the benefit of Jefferson County. We're just starting to hit our stride. So thank you for that, Mary.
I would also really like to point out how well Bort Media, their work has done for us and for the image of Jefferson County. It's spot on.
Yeah.
It's spot on what, the positive things of Jefferson County. And it really catches your eye whenever you're seeing their work too. So,
This is solid traction for Jefferson
Yeah.
County 365 days a year.
yeah.
Take advantage of everyone's eyes and attention on this one day, but we get them back all year round,
Yeah.
when it's not 12 below zero. Just, it was great success, and thanks for making that possible.
It's been fun.
I'd like to thank you also. I agree with Commissioner Norworth. I have a question for you though. How many people did they estimate? Was that?
I actually haven't reached out and asked. I had heard somewhere 30,000, but I don't know if it was that much. But I haven't reached out to them to ask. I don't know, Justin, if you.
Yeah, we put a story on Monday and Tom Dunkel said about 22.
Okay.
22,000.
Yeah, that's great. Thank you again for what you did.
Thank you, Mary. Any questions for Mary? Good. Patty, any questions for Mary? Okay. Ed, do you have any questions for Mary? Thank you. Any other public comment? Closing, we go to the press. Patty, any questions?
Not today.
I do.
All right.
Just a quick one. So I was typing up the county record yesterday, the deed transactions, and I noticed that there is a lot of land being transferred to Commonwealth, Pennsylvania Department of Transportation without any, transactions, money being handled. Winslow Township, Somerville Borough, Reynoldsville, there's at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 parcels going on like this. Any ideas, or have you guys heard anything?
I have.
I assume, the short answer to your question is no, but I assume that these are right-of-way acquisitions. They generally are, spent.
Jessica, do you have any, have you heard anything?
No, if it's that spread across I wouldn't say it's one particular project. It's probably small right-of-way acquisitions for, any routine projects they might be doing. Nothing specific.
Yeah, I think they're gonna redo the Tickle Valley Bridge in Reynoldsville. I know it's gonna be happening here soon, from what I remember, so that could be part of it.
Yeah, they may have needed to adjust the right-of-way. But I assume that's what it is.
That's all the questions I have.
Okay, some announcements. February 16th, we're off, huh? So that's President's Day, so all county offices will be closed up. The next commissioners meeting is the 24th, along with jail board. Meetings, we have a motion to adjourn. Second,
I'll second that one.
all in favor?
Aye.
Meeting adjourned.